Let's talk like men for a second, because this is real. You've probably been there before, walking into a room, feeling the energy shift, locking eyes with a woman, and in that split second wondering what's really going through her mind. It's not just about how you look or what you're wearing, even though a lot of guys think that's what it's about. It's not about your haircut or your cologne. Women are scanning you for something deeper, something you might not even be fully aware of yet. They're reading your energy. They're reading how you show up in that moment, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Like they've got this built-in radar that can pick up insecurity the same way you can smell cheap cologne from across the room. And the truth is, she's not just looking at your smile or how you stand. She's feeling you. She's feeling whether you're solid, whether you're steady, whether you're grounded in yourself or lost in your own head. And that's where most men get it wrong. They come into a room trying to impress, trying to win approval, trying to get noticed, but women see straight through that. What really stands out is the man who doesn't flinch, who doesn't need attention to feel worthy, who's not waiting for someone to tell him he matters. That kind of calm, that kind of stillness, it's magnetic. It doesn't shout, it doesn't chase, it just is. And women don't always know how to explain it, but they feel it instantly. It's the energy of a man who's done the work within himself. And when you show up like that, you don't just enter the room, you change the room before you even speak a word to her. She's already reading something deeper, your relationship with yourself. You can't fake this part, and you can't talk your way around it. Women have this sharp intuition that picks up on whether you're good with yourself, or if you're secretly hoping someone else will make you feel whole. It's not about arrogance, and it's not about acting like you don't care. It's about truly enjoying your own company. There's a big difference between being alone and being lonely. When you're alone and you love it, that energy radiates. When you're lonely and trying to hide it, that leaks too. She picks it up in your eyes, in your posture, and the way you try to hold her attention just a little too long. When you move like a man who's not searching for approval, it shifts everything. That kind of self-possession is rare, because most people are constantly reaching outward, hoping the world will hand them validation like a prize. But the man who's already found it within himself doesn't need anyone's reaction to feel valuable. And here's the wild part: when you don't need her attention, that's when you get it. That's when she feels drawn in, curious, wondering. What's different about you? Confidence isn't loud. It's not in the jokes, the flex. The way you talk about yourself, it's in how you sit with yourself. You're not afraid of your own thoughts. That's power most men never learn, and it's why women remember the ones who have it. It's not about ignoring her or playing games. It's about carrying yourself like a man who's already whole, with or without her standing there. And when you master that, you stop chasing women, they start wondering about you. Have you ever noticed that some men walk into a room and without saying a word, everyone feels their presence? They don't have to be loud. They don't have to crack jokes. They don't have to try to get attention because their energy already owns the space. That's not an accident, it's awareness. It's presence. It's knowing who you are so deeply that you don't need the room to give you permission to stand tall. Women pick up on that faster than you think. The way you walk into a room says more about you than your words ever will. Are you scanning the room with steady eyes, taking it all in with calm control? Or are you darting around like you're unsure of where you belong? That difference matters. Awareness is leadership. Leadership doesn't have to be loud, but it's always noticed. The man who observes more than he speaks, who sees before acting, who reads the energy of the room and chooses his movements with intention. That's the kind of man who changes the dynamic without saying a thing. Women don't just notice that, they feel it in their nervous system. You're not reacting to the environment, you're influencing it by existing fully in it. That's confidence most people don't even understand, because they've been taught that loudness equals strength. But the real strength is in being able to hold still, to meet someone's eyes without flinching, to smile when you mean it, not when you're trying to win someone's favor. Women are drawn to that, not because it's aggressive, but because it's steady. It tells her that you're not here trying to be impressive, you just are. And that natural leadership energy is something you don't force, something you build by knowing who you are before you walk through the door. Forget all the complicated tricks and techniques people talk about when it comes to body language. At the end of the day, women are picking up on one simple thing. Are you comfortable in your own skin or not? That's it. It's not about standing like a superhero or puffing your chest out like you're trying to prove something. It's about the calm, grounded way you hold yourself. Are you shrinking yourself to make other people comfortable? Or are you standing open, steady, relaxed in your own frame? Women notice that before you even get a chance to speak. If your arms are crossed, your shoulders are tense, or your movements are jittery, it's a sign that you're not fully at ease with yourself. And if you're not comfortable with yourself, how could anyone else feel comfortable around you? But when you walk with open shoulders, smooth steps, relaxed breathing, and stillness behind your eyes, that's power. And the best part is, it's not the kind of power that screams for attention. It's the kind that pulls people in without effort. It's not about being alpha or playing some dominance game. It's about being at peace with who you are. Regardless of who's watching, that calm confidence sends a clear message. I'm not hiding from the world, not shrinking to fit in. I'm here. I exist fully, without apology. And that's what makes her take notice. Because in a world full of noise, insecurity, and overcompensation, stillness stands out like a signal. It shows that you're not fighting with yourself anymore, and when a woman feels that from a man, it's rare. That kind of steady, grounded presence doesn't need to be explained. It's felt. And the moment she feels that, she knows you're different. There's one thing women notice that most men overlook completely: how you move when no one's paying attention. It's easy to act put together when you're on a date or when you're directly talking to her. But she's watching the moments you don't think matter. How you speak to the guy at the counter. Whether you hold the door for someone without needing a thank you. How you react when someone disrespects you. Your character is always speaking, even when your mouth is closed. And that's what women really feel. They're not just judging your words, they're reading your patterns. Anyone can act nice when they're trying to get something. But real integrity shows up when you have nothing to gain. That's when your true energy is exposed. And here's what separates you from the rest: the strength of your boundaries. Most guys fold under pressure, laugh at things they don't think are funny, say yes to things they don't want to do, all just to be liked. But a man who can hold the line, who can say no with calm certainty, is rare. Women notice that, respect that. Not because you're being difficult, but because you know what you stand for. You're not bending just to please people. That shows real strength, not the fake kind people put on for show. And when things get uncomfortable, that's when she's really watching. Pressure doesn't build you, it reveals you. Do you get flustered, or do you stay calm and steady like a man who's been tested before? That kind of emotional composure changes everything. The final piece, the most attractive qualities: direction. You're building something with or without her. Purpose is magnetic. Confidence rooted in a mission doesn't chase women. It draws them in.